Breaking: Jasmine and Matt sued for $3.7 million by Gino Palawan. Is Matt on the run? Hello friends, I am Elena, welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The shocking world of reality television never ceases to amaze, and this time the drama is bigger than ever. In a twist that fans did not see coming, Jasmine and Matt, a couple who have already been surrounded by controversy since stepping into the public eye, are now facing a massive legal battle. According to breaking reports, Gino Palawan has officially filed a lawsuit against Jasmine and Matt for a jaw-dropping $3.7 million. The lawsuit is causing waves throughout the 90-Day Fiancé community and leaving fans wondering, what really happened behind the scenes, and is Matt truly on the run from both the law and the cameras? The story first emerged after court documents allegedly revealed that Gino Palawan, Jasmine's former fiancé and one of the most recognizable faces of the franchise, filed a civil suit accusing both Jasmine and her new partner, Matt, of damages that reportedly involved defamation, breach of contract, and emotional distress. These claims have left many people confused, but insiders say the roots of this lawsuit go back months, if not years, when the love triangle involving Jasmine, Gino, and Matt began. Gino and Jasmine's relationship has always been polarizing, with fans split on whether Jasmine truly loved him or was simply using him as a stepping stone for her own ambitions. Their fiery arguments and passionate reconciliations made for unforgettable television. However, when Jasmine moved on with Matt, tensions between the former couple escalated behind closed doors. Sources close to production claim that Gino felt betrayed, embarrassed, and manipulated, and he began gathering evidence to build a case against Jasmine and Matt. The $3.7 million lawsuit reportedly includes allegations that Jasmine and Matt used Gino's name, likeness, and private details for their own personal gain. According to claims, the couple allegedly spread damaging information about Gino on social media and in exclusive interviews, painting him as controlling and manipulative, which he says cost him opportunities and contracts outside the show. For Gino, this is not just about pride, it's about money, reputation, and what he describes as years of emotional strain. But where does Matt fit into all of this? Fans know that Matt entered Jasmine's life after her turbulent relationship with Gino began to collapse. While Jasmine seemed to fall for Matt quickly, some fans have speculated that she may have used him as a rebound, while others believe she genuinely found happiness after her chaotic journey with Gino. However, with Matt now tied into this legal mess, the story takes a darker turn. Rumors have been circulating online that Matt may be avoiding the spotlight in fear of both legal repercussions and public backlash. Posts on fan forums and leaked screenshots suggest that Matt has been absent from social media for weeks, and some even claim he is avoiding being served court documents. Whether these rumors are true or exaggerated remains unclear, but they have only fueled speculation that Matt is on the run while the lawsuit unfolds. This has left Jasmine in an incredibly difficult position. Known for her fiery personality and unwillingness to back down, Jasmine has not publicly addressed the lawsuit in detail, but cryptic posts on her account suggest that she feels she is the victim of a smear campaign. In one recent post, she wrote about choosing happiness over lies and standing by her choices, which many fans interpreted as a thinly veiled message directed at Gino. Meanwhile, Gino has reportedly lawyered up with a top legal team, showing that he is serious about pursuing this case to the fullest. Legal experts have weighed in, with some suggesting that while $3.7 million may be an ambitious amount, the court could still side with Gino if he presents compelling evidence of defamation or contractual damages. Others argue that the case may be dragged out for months or even years before reaching a settlement. The fan base is divided. Some argue that Gino has every right to seek justice if his reputation was damaged, while others believe he is still bitter over losing Jasmine and is using the courts as a way to stay relevant in her life. On the other hand, Jasmine and Matt's supporters argue that the couple should be left alone to move forward with their relationship without Gino interfering in their personal lives. As for Matt, his silence is becoming louder with each passing day. Whether he is hiding intentionally or simply staying away from drama is uncertain. Yet the narrative of him being on the run has taken on a life of its own online, with memes, gossip, and fan theories dominating conversations across platforms. Industry insiders also speculate that this legal battle could have huge implications for the show itself. Lawsuits of this magnitude often attract media coverage, and producers may be wary of filming with the involved parties until the dust settles. Some even believe the lawsuit could impact future casting decisions or create hesitation about including Jasmine and Matt in upcoming seasons. The heart of this scandal is a deeply human story about love gone wrong, jealousy, betrayal, and the lengths people will go to protect their image. Whether or not Gino wins the case, one thing is clear: the tension between these three individuals has boiled over far beyond what viewers saw on television. Cameras may have stopped rolling, but the drama is very much alive in the real world. For Jasmine, the road ahead is uncertain. With her relationship with Matt under intense scrutiny and her former fiancé demanding millions in court, she will need to fight harder than ever to hold on to the life she's built. For Matt, the rumors of him being on the run may force him to finally speak out, especially if he hopes to protect both his reputation and his relationship. And for Gino, this lawsuit could either redeem him in the eyes of fans or cement him as someone unwilling to let go of the past. As of now, no court dates have been officially announced to the public, but insiders claim that preliminary hearings are expected soon. The legal system moves slowly, but fans can expect more revelations as documents, testimonies, and possibly even shocking evidence come to light. One thing is certain: the story of Jasmine, Matt, and Gino is far from over. What began as a dramatic love triangle on a reality show has now escalated into a multi-million-dollar courtroom battle that could change all of their lives forever. Viewers will be watching closely, waiting for the next breaking headline. Jasmine Pineda, one of the most recognizable stars of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, has once again opened her heart to fans in an emotional update that sheds light on the struggles she continues to face regarding her son's visa process. Over the years, Jasmine has gained a massive following due to her vibrant personality, her passionate relationship with Gino Palawan, and her unfiltered way of expressing emotions on screen. Yet, behind all the drama and fiery moments that fans love to watch, Jasmine's personal life carries a weight that far exceeds reality television entertainment. Her most recent update about her son's visa struggles reveals the emotional toll of separation, the complications of immigration bureaucracy, and the heartbreak of a mother forced to wait endlessly for the chance to reunite with her child. From her very first introduction on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Jasmine has been portrayed as a loving mother who always keeps her children at the forefront of her decisions, even when navigating a complicated international relationship with Gino. While her romance and eventual marriage to Gino have often been center stage in the series, the subject of her children, and specifically her son, has consistently resurfaced as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices she has made. The latest chapter in this ongoing story has struck a nerve with fans, as Jasmine revealed just how difficult the visa process has been, not only in practical terms but in the devastating emotional distance it creates between her and her child. The heartbreaking update came through a mixture of candid social media posts and statements Jasmine has shared publicly in interviews. She revealed that despite submitting all the necessary documents, preparing meticulously with her lawyers, and waiting for what feels like an eternity, her son's visa remains pending. Process, which many fans assumed would be straightforward since Jasmine is now married to a U.S. citizen, has proven to be filled with setbacks, delays, and obstacles that continue to keep her family divided. Jasmine admitted that every day without her son feels like a wound that never heals, and she openly expressed the guilt and pain of being unable to provide him with the life she dreams of in America. Immigration processes, particularly when involving children, can be complicated and painstakingly slow. Jasmine explained that the paperwork alone was overwhelming, requiring extensive documentation of identity, parental rights, financial support, and assurances of well-being for the child. On top of that, her case has been further delayed due to backlogs in the immigration system. Many families have faced similar struggles, but Jasmine's openness has allowed viewers to see the human cost behind what often appears to be nothing more than paperwork and legal jargon. Her story highlights how the wait is not just bureaucratic, it's deeply emotional, leaving a child separated from his mother and a mother torn between her roles as a wife, immigrant, and parent. In her update, Jasmine didn't shy away from revealing how these struggles have impacted her mental health. She described feeling a constant cloud of anxiety, a gnawing worry that consumes her thoughts every day. Even in moments of joy, whether it's celebrating milestones with Gino, experiencing new opportunities in America, or appearing on the reality show, there is always a lingering sadness at the back of her mind. She admitted that she sometimes feels like she is failing as a mother, even though rationally she knows she is doing everything in her power to secure her son's future. The guilt of being physically absent from her child, especially during his formative years, weighs heavily on her heart. What makes Jasmine's story resonate so strongly with fans is the raw vulnerability with which she shares these struggles. She doesn't mask the pain or pretend everything is fine for the cameras. Instead, she allows her followers to see the tears, the frustration, and the helplessness that come with being stuck in a system that doesn't seem to care about the human suffering behind the paperwork. Many mothers and fathers who have gone through similar situations have reached out to her, offering solidarity and support. Jasmine has often reposted these messages, showing that while her story is unique in its details, it reflects a universal struggle faced by countless immigrant families. Another painful aspect of her update revolved around the milestone she has missed in her son's life. Jasmine shared that her son has grown taller, more mature, and more independent since she last saw him in person. Photos and video calls can only do so much, and while technology allows them to stay connected, it cannot replace the warmth of a hug or the simple joy of being together physically. She lamented the fact that she wasn't there for certain school achievements, birthdays, and everyday moments that make up the fabric of motherhood. The separation has forced her to watch her son grow up from a distance, and each missed moment adds to the heartache of waiting for the visa approval. Gino has also been part of this journey, supporting Jasmine as best as he can. In her update, Jasmine acknowledged that Gino has stood by her, helping with legal expenses, paperwork, and emotional comfort. However, even his support cannot fully erase the longing she feels. Jasmine admitted that their marriage, like any relationship, has faced its share of stress because of these circumstances. The weight of knowing that her child is thousands of miles away adds strain to her ability to be fully present in her marriage. Still, she expressed gratitude for Gino's patience and understanding, acknowledging that he has accepted not just her but also her role as a mother who is fighting for her child. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé have reacted strongly to Jasmine's heartbreaking update. Many have flooded her social media pages with words of encouragement, reminding her that she is not alone and that her fight is valid. Some even shared their own personal experiences with visa struggles, creating a community of empathy and support. At the same time, her story has reignited conversations about the flaws in immigration systems worldwide. Viewers have pointed out how unfair it feels for families to remain separated for years due to bureaucratic inefficiencies, even when all the requirements are met. Jasmine's update has become not just a personal revelation but also a spotlight on a broader issue that impacts many immigrant families. Despite the pain, Jasmine also shared a glimmer of hope. She revealed that although the process has been long and exhausting, she has not given up. She continues to work closely with her attorneys, submit additional evidence when requested, and follow every legal step necessary. Her determination to reunite with her son remains unshaken, even in the face of crushing delays. Jasmine emphasized that she believes in the day when her son will finally step onto American soil, and they can begin building a new life together. This hope, fragile yet powerful, keeps her moving forward through the darkest days. The heartbreaking update also highlighted Jasmine's resilience. While she admitted to moments of despair, she also expressed gratitude for the blessings in her life. She acknowledged the support of fans, the love she receives from her children during their virtual calls, and the stability that Gino provides as her partner. These silver linings don't erase the pain, but they give her strength to keep going. Jasmine's story is a reminder that even in the face of immense hardship, there can be resilience, love, and perseverance. For viewers who have followed Jasmine's journey from the very beginning, this update adds a new dimension to her character. On television, she is often portrayed as fiery, outspoken, and dramatic. Yet her candid words about her son's visa process reveal a softer, deeply human side, one that is not driven by TV ratings or storylines but by the raw reality of motherhood. It shows that beneath the glamorous appearances and dramatic show moments lies a woman who is fighting a quiet, painful battle every single day. The story also raises important questions about the sacrifices immigrants must make. Jasmine's situation underscores the difficult choices that many people face when moving to a new country, choices that often mean leaving behind loved ones, at least temporarily. These sacrifices are rarely discussed in depth on reality shows, but Jasmine's openness has brought them to light. Her willingness to share this aspect of her journey has turned her personal struggle into a collective moment of awareness. As Jasmine's fight for her son's visa continues, fans remain invested in her story, hoping for a resolution that finally brings her family together. The latest update may be heartbreaking, but it is also a testament to her love, her strength, and her unwavering determination as a mother. For Jasmine, the road ahead is uncertain, filled with challenges and delays. Yet her words make it clear that she will never stop fighting until her son is safely by her side. In the end, Jasmine's heartbreaking update about her son's visa process is more than just a reality TV subplot. It is a powerful story about the love between a mother and her child, the resilience needed to endure separation, and the flaws of a system that too often keeps families apart. It is a reminder that behind every immigration case there are human lives, human emotions, and human sacrifices. Jasmine's courage in sharing her pain has allowed her fans to not only understand her journey more deeply but also reflect on the struggles of countless families who face similar battles. And while the wait continues, Jasmine holds on to hope. The hope that one day soon, her son's visa will be approved, and the tears of heartbreak will be replaced by tears of joy as mother and child are finally reunited. Until that day arrives, Jasmine continues to walk a path of resilience, love, and unyielding determination, embodying the struggles and strength of so many mothers around the world. The drama surrounding Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palawan from 90 Day Fiancé has once again reached explosive new heights. Couple, known for their fiery personalities and turbulent relationship, are now caught in yet another headline-making storm. Reports are emerging that Gino has no intention of giving Jasmine the divorce she's been hinting at because he allegedly wants to punish her for tricking him into marriage. Even more shocking are claims that Gino plans to wait until an economic downturn, or what he calls a recession, before ending the marriage so he can minimize what he would potentially have to pay in alimony. For years, fans have watched the couple's roller coaster romance, from Jasmine's jealous outbursts to Gino's questionable decision-making. Their storyline has consistently been one of the most explosive in the franchise's history, filled with accusations, betrayals, reconciliations, and emotional breakdowns. Now it seems their issues have taken a financial and legal turn, and viewers can't look away. According to insiders close to the couple, Gino feels completely blindsided by Jasmine's behavior. He reportedly believes she tricked him into marriage under false pretenses and is furious about her alleged manipulative tendencies. Gino is said to have confided to friends that he won't let her win by rushing into divorce. Instead, he's allegedly strategizing to hold on to the marriage long enough to protect himself financially. Jasmine, on the other hand, has been vocal about her dissatisfaction. In various social media posts, cryptic updates, and teary-eyed confessions, she has hinted that her marriage is not what she envisioned. Fans have noticed that Jasmine often paints herself as the victim, while also making bold accusations against Gino. Her explosive nature and fiery words have made her one of the most polarizing stars in the 90 Day Fiancé universe. However, this new revelation could shift the narrative entirely. The alleged recession strategy has caused outrage online. Fans of the show are questioning whether Gino is deliberately dragging out the marriage for personal gain. Some believe that Gino, who has always portrayed himself as financially cautious, is using the looming threat of economic downturns as a way to justify his hesitation to divorce. Others argue that this is simply his way of holding control over Jasmine, preventing her from moving on freely. Alimony has become the central issue in their ongoing marital tension. In the United States, depending on the circumstances, one spouse may be required to pay financial support to the other after divorce. For someone like Gino, who has always been portrayed as frugal and financially conservative, the idea of paying alimony to Jasmine could feel like a crushing burden. Fans recall episodes where Gino even refused to spend money on small luxuries or travel upgrades, which makes the thought of long-term alimony payments especially painful for him. The question many fans are asking is whether Jasmine really did trick Gino. Throughout their time on 90 Day Fiancé, Jasmine has faced criticism for being demanding and sometimes manipulative. From questioning Gino's loyalty to obsessing over his finances, she has painted a picture of a woman who wants control. Critics say she may have pressured Gino into marriage by playing on his emotions, insecurities, and desperate desire for companionship. Whether that constitutes being tricked is debatable, but Gino appears convinced that he was misled. Gino's alleged refusal to divorce Jasmine until a more economically beneficial time has also sparked discussions about morality and fairness. Is it right for one partner to hold another hostage in marriage just to avoid financial consequences? Or is this a pragmatic move by someone who feels betrayed? Legal experts familiar with divorce cases note that timing can indeed influence financial settlements, especially if one partner's income or net worth fluctuates due to broader economic conditions. Social media platforms have exploded with commentary from fans who have followed their chaotic love story since day one. Some are siding with Gino, arguing that Jasmine has been manipulative and overly demanding, so it's only fair he protects himself financially. Others, however, say that Gino's strategy is cruel and emotionally abusive, trapping Jasmine in a marriage she no longer wants simply to punish her. One popular fan comment summed up the frustration many are feeling. It's one thing to be cautious about money. It's another thing entirely to weaponize a marriage just to avoid paying alimony. Gino knew who Jasmine was before marrying her. If he feels tricked, that's on him too. Adding fuel to the fire are Jasmine's recent cryptic Instagram stories. In several posts, she has alluded to being stuck and feeling like her freedom has been taken away. Though she hasn't directly mentioned Gino, the timing aligns with reports about his refusal to grant her a divorce. Fans are interpreting these posts as Jasmine crying out for help, painting herself as a victim once again. Meanwhile, Gino has remained characteristically quiet on social media. He rarely engages in public spats, preferring instead to let Jasmine take the spotlight. But those close to him suggest that his silence is not indifference, it's strategy. Gino reportedly believes that staying quiet and methodical gives him the upper hand while Jasmine exhausts herself with emotional outbursts online. The concept of using a recession as a divorce strategy has also triggered larger conversations about how money shapes relationships. Many fans